MB에서 no.
This is...
Probably should have put the safety deposit down.
Oh. Sorry. We have the same video. Oh. This is nice. Okay, now where we are going?
So, we just left a little coffee house. We're across the long canal from the palace. That's the, if you want to turn around, you guys to see the palace behind you.
This palace.
This here is a monastery. We've been running into monks all day. We couldn't quite figure out why there were so many monks in the palace. It's because the monastery is right across the road. This monastery, I don't know if you can see it from here, but just a little bit down the river, about 100 metres or so, there's a lighthouse which was built in 1867, I think, at the direction of King Rama V. It was so that people bringing stuff up the river to build all of this could navigate the Chao Phraya safely. Kind of unusual. It's not very often you see a lighthouse on a river, you know, it's usually something you see at sea. But yeah, it ran for decades. It's closed now because the place is finished and we don't have the same problems navigating the river now. But yeah, it's quite interesting to see to see a lighthouse so far inland.
To across, between those side to here, they have a cable car.
So we'll I don't know if you can maybe see it. Okay, so on the other side of the river, there are people getting out of a little hanging basket cable car. That's how we got here. It's also how we got back.
How much they charge for us?
Nothing. It's a donation. You basically leave a donation. It's for the monks, I think. So yeah, you can pay nothing or you can pay as much as you want.
We can wait a little bit more. They are coming now. It's interesting. Because now it's coming to be I can say coming to be winter season. It's only 5:30, but it's look clouded, isn't it? Look.
Yeah, it's going to be dark soon. It's like you say, it's only 5:30 in the evening, but it's going to be dark soon. You know, it's November, so this is the Thai version of winter.
Yeah.
It's still like, you know, 26, 27, 28 degrees.
But it's cold enough for us.
That's about as cold as it gets in this part of the world.
And I think nearly soon we will wear sweatsuit.
Yeah, so it'll get a little bit colder. It'll get a few degrees colder, and then Thai people will start wearing big jackets and gloves and scarves. And I'll still be absolutely sweating because it's ridiculously humid and clammy.
Yeah. Oh, they're moving now. Yeah, something like this. I think many tourists doesn't know and never come here. They might come for Bang Pa-in Palace, but they doesn't know about this kind of thing, I'm sure.
Well, we didn't see a single other Westerner in Palace, not one. Every single person.
Because of COVID period.
Yeah. I'm sure that, you know, if it wasn't COVID, there would be more. But still, because it is slightly off the beaten track, I imagine it's probably not the most popular place with Westerners, which is a shame because it should be. But as you say, even people who do go to the palace are fairly unlikely to come across here. This is very much I think, for local people.
Yes.
There's a good reason for that, because if you're a Farang like me, you're going to get eaten alive by mosquitoes at this time of day. I've been bitten by about 5 million mosquitoes already.
But you already have mosquito protection.
Yeah, it ain't working.
It's work. It's not by you, they just butter, but not bite.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see tomorrow. But
Okay.
yeah, if you get the chance, you should definitely visit here because it's worth it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now we get inside the temple. I'm curious. This one is a Buddhist temple, but the building over there is not look like.
No, it looks like a Christian church. To be honest, the entire thing looks very European.
Ah,
I'm not quite sure why that is.
we have a look. It's old building, but look European style.
Kind of looks, I don't know, maybe Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, they have a Portuguese village here in Ayutthaya also.
That's what I was just thinking. I wonder if it was one of those guys who were involved in building all this.
Even this one, actually, stupa is a Buddhist style, Buddhist way, but it's covered by like a,
Yeah, very European Christian construction around it.
I really want to know the history of this temple. สวัสดีค่ะ พระครูคะอันนี้เป็นโบสถ์ของเป็นโบสถ์พุทธแล้วทำไมคือเขาเรียกว่าสถาปัตยกรรมเป็นแบบ
อันนี้เป็นพระประสงค์ของรัชกาลที่ 5ที่สร้างโดยรัชกาลที่ 5สร้างให้สร้างขึ้นโดยศิลปะแบบโปรตุเกส
แบบโปรตุเกส
แบบโอติ
โอติอ่า
เพื่อไว้ให้ประชาชนได้ชมแล้วเพื่อต้องการบูชาพุทธศาสนาในของแปลก
อ๋อ
นายก็เป็นโบสถ์เป็นนี่นะปิดแล้วมั่งที่ยังไม่ทราบ
ค่ะเดี๋ยวพวกหนูเดินไปดูขอบพระคุณนะคะ
วางประธานวางอะไรเหมือนกับที่อีกวางไม่เห็นนะไม่ต้องเห็นนะ
อ๋อ โอเค Okay, we can go there. Monk said this is a Buddhism temple, but because of our King Rama V, want to build it to be like this for everybody just come to learning about the architecture. It's interesting.
So he deliberately built it in a European style
Yes,
for Buddhists.
yes. Oh my God, this is interesting. Wow, we can try. We can walk there. I'm not sure. He said not sure that they already closed, but
So that was it, King Rama V?
King Rama V. He said everything that's set up is just like a Christian style, but Buddhism way. Oh, they're not closed yet. Wow, we are so lucky. Oh my God.
That's exactly what a Christian church looks like on the inside.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I want to get inside. I want to get inside first. Hang on, honey.
Okay. So across the canal from the banquet inn palace, there's what looks like a little village with a church. This is, if you look at this, it's a Christian church. The entire thing is built in the style of Portuguese architecture from the late 1800s. A part of the reason for that was that there was actually a Portuguese settlement quite nearby, a trading settlement on the Thammaprawat River. However, although this looks exactly like a church, including on the, if you, we'll see on the inside in a minute, you'll see there's the church has the altar and it just looks exactly like a church. This entire thing was purpose built as a Buddhist monastery. This is actually a Buddhist temple which just looks exactly like a church. And the reason for that was that King Rama V, King Chulalongkorn Rama V, who was probably the most visionary king that Thailand has ever had, was very keen on importing technology and knowledge from overseas. He had a very cosmopolitan view of the world, and a very inclusive view. So, although it's built for Buddhists, it's deliberately designed to be inclusive for other faiths as well. So he very much made his Portuguese guests feel at home. So we'll go inside because it's pretty amazing to see a Buddhist temple that looks exactly like a Christian church.
Yeah, we can get inside. Come on.
If you look up here, you'll see a European style coat of arms, and next to it you'll actually see.
Does this look like a British?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure many people never know about this and never come here.
But if you look here, you'll see this looks exactly like. Even the tiles on the floor are exactly like the style of the Christian church.
Beautiful. My God. How do you feel about inside here?
I mean, it's lovely. It's weird. It really does look exact, and the design of it is just a church. It just as a Christian church. It's stained glass windows, the altar, everything about it, even the decoration of the roof.
It's make me feel differently from another temple that we went to.
Yeah, I mean, there's no. I don't think there is another Buddhist temple like this in the entire world.
This we can call unseen in Thailand, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this is unique.
Oh, here is Royal Pavilion of King Rama V. Oh, he sat here before. Look at that, like a Roman or European.
Yeah, like a knight in armor.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So in a Christian church, this is just for you, this is not for me. The way that it works is that this is where the worshippers go, this bit here. And these part is for the priest. And thing there is basically like central to the whole ceremony of the Christian worship.
Three, four.
So we've been wandering around the monastery, and it's amazing just how European it is. So to give you an example, you've got these old style streetlights, which are in the style of the late 1800s. The only difference being that these are electric now, but these would have been gas powered back at that time. But they look exactly like they would have in Lisbon in Portugal in 1890.
It's interesting place.
Yeah, it really is. We're just about to leave the monastery now.
Go back a little bit.
And you'll see we have to go back over the canal.
Yes.
On the other side of the monastery is the Thammaprawat. The monastery is actually on an island, and if you're here too late, you'll get stuck on it because they actually stop running the little cable car, so we need to go now, otherwise we'll be stuck here all night.
Okay. Okay. The end of the day. Yeah.
Okay, so we mentioned the lighthouse. You can actually see the lighthouse is at the end of the island that the monastery sits on. So the barges that come up river during the night go in the right direction and follow the river rather than trying to come up this little canal, so they don't get lost, basically. If you are late coming back from the island, they'll put you on this little cable car, which is a lot smaller and faster than the others.
Like a Fast and Furious?
Yeah. And it's a lot springier, so it kind of bounces up and down quite a bit.
Bumping, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's a lot more fun, to be honest, than the other ones.
Like a
swings about
swing.
all over the place. But yeah, you got to leave at a reasonable time because the monks need to get to bed.
Oh.
Although the fireworks might keep them awake tonight.
Okay, we need to move now because have a lot of mosquito.
Yeah.
It's very convenient, very interesting here. Not far from Bangkok, just only 1 hour from Bangkok. And parking here, 20 baht all day.
Yeah, the one thing that you need to be aware of is that when we're inside the palace, which is quite big, we didn't see anywhere really. I think there was one little stall where you could eat.
Yeah, very
you
little.
can't really stop for lunch, so you should really either go all morning or all afternoon and then come out and get something to eat. There's lots. They're finished now, but there are lots of little street food stalls out in the parking area outside.
Okay, time to say goodbye
Yeah.
for this episode.
Yeah, time for dinner.
For tonight, we will stay at a hotel in Ayutthaya.
Oh yeah, we'll take some video there as well.
Yes, we show you later.
Yeah.
Bye
see you
bye.
later.